Happy June, everyone. Brenna Bockham, Collective Wealth Planning. Well, we made it through the debt crisis, as we tend to do every time this comes up for our country. If you're a member of our client family, you received a note mid-month with my thoughts on the matter. I'm happy to see things ended as civilly as possible. And during times like these, when things feel worrisome or outside of our control, I'm always encouraging my clients to focus on what we do have control over. And I'm no different, right? I have control over my business and the content that I put out. So I spent some energy over the last 4 weeks creating some new materials for you. If you feel like sitting back and watching, you can learn about QCDs or qualified charitable distributions. This is a gifting strategy available to those of you over 70 and a half with a traditional IRA or other qualified retirement account. And I wrote and posted this blog. And then after some conversations with one of my client families about the concept of QCDs, I decided the post would benefit from a video and a couple of examples. So I recorded one and plugged it in. If you prefer to listen, you can tune into a post about the differences between change and transition, both of which embody a great majority of the reason client families reach out to me in the first place. I have yet to meet someone who wants to get a financial plan together because they're bored or they just want to spend time with me. Maybe that day will come. But for now, my history has been over the last decade of doing this, that there's always some trigger of change or transition that drives the catalyst to dive into finances. I also wrote about Medicare surcharges. So this post is really focused on what can you do if your income situation changes in retirement and the opportunities that you may have to appeal the charges. And they can add up to thousands of dollars. So if you have a pension or an annuity or some other income source coming to an end and your income is about to drop, you may want to check that out. Finally, I want to humbly draw your attention to our feature in CanvasRebel magazine. In the interview, I was able to share a bit about the defining why moments behind my decision to start this practice. As always, I welcome your thoughts and your feedback on what I've shared here. What can I write about? That would be helpful. What do you want to learn about? I'd be happy to do that. I would love to hear from you. Until then, stay happy, stay well, be in touch if there's any way I can serve as a resource for you, and have a great month.